Right, so here we are. I've just been talking to Dave and I've just ended the call because I wanted to record this. I'm on Zorin OS 17. I've just installed VirtualBox. I need to get the altitude right with my camera stand so I get the perspective better. Let's see if we get the focus right. Okay, right, so yeah, what I'm doing is I installed the VirtualBox on Zorin OS 17, right? There's the icon down at the bottom here. This is the icon. So, installed Oracle Virtual Machine, VirtualBox, right? So, I've got it running. I want to try it out. So, so I need an ISO image. I need an ISO image. That's what's wrong. Cancel. Right. Okay. So I need an ISO image. Damn it. Right. Let's go back. Let's minimize that a minute. So I have to mount my other drives. Right. Go to other locations. I want my backup drive. Right. Oh, wonderful. My SD card was full. My SD card of my phone was full. I just had to clear up 30 something gigabyte because it was, yeah. Sorry about that. It cut off suddenly, didn't it? Okay, so I've got my image loaded. I just have to change my password. It says change me. Okay, so I couldn't. The next button was grayed out, right? I couldn't click on it. I thought, what the hell's going on here? And it turns out you've got to put a host name in. You can't leave it at the default. So, with a bit of luck, and when I click next, it should install this Linux Mint in this VirtualBox. And because I've not used VirtualBox before, I'm used to using VMware, but let's just see what happens. It's going to throw up an error or something. You can modify virtual machine's hardware by changing amount of RAM and virtual CPU count. Enabling EFI is also possible. Well, my RAM, I know there's 8 gigabytes, so I can leave that at default. Holds the amount of base memory the virtual machine will have. I could leave that at default. It said, oh, there's only got one CPU. I know that I've got 6 CPUs. So I'll give it 6 CPUs. See what happens. Oh, I've only got one CPU. I've got 6 virtual. What's this? Holds the number of virtual CPUs in the virtual machine. You need hardware virtualization support on your boot host system. Yeah, well I do. I have that. To use more than one virtual CPU. Well, I've got 6, so yeah, that should work. Let's see what happens. Right, click next. How much space you want to give it? Well, 25 gigabyte. I think it'll. Right, that should 25 gigabyte. This is only a test anyway. I don't want to pre-allocate it because it'll take up all my disk space. So you can use use an existing virtual hard disk file if you've got one. Apparently, well, there isn't one, so it's going to create one. Do not add virtual hard disk. All right, well, I'll leave it with one. Since this is all a test, let's see what happens. See if this works. Finish. So I decided to do this test, you know, the VirtualBox and everything. I decided to do it while I'm still in the early stages of my main host Zorin system, because I have backups and I can restore it any time I want. But every time I make a backup, I use up space, right? Well, I don't want to be using up all my space, and then later on when I need to test this out, I've got nowhere to make a new backup, and you know what I mean. And I just thought, well, it might be a good idea to test it now and see if it actually works. Because I haven't got anything critical on the system to lose, really. So, oh, what's this? Oh, it says mounted integration. Auto capture keyboard. I don't like these side boxes. Looks like it's working though, because there's no errors, I don't think. Let's make it bigger. See what's going on. So you can see, because it's a bit small. Impressive. It seems to be working. I was expecting something like, because of my bad luck today with the, earlier on I did that other video about them horrible graphics stuff all over the screen. That's what kind of prompted me to say, well, maybe I need another virtual machine, because then I can test things out inside the virtual machine without risking my main host system. That's the idea anyway. So we can play around with things inside here, and hopefully it's got a reset or a snapshot system like VMware has. VMware has a snapshot system where you can go back to an earlier state. Well, this should have that as well. Obviously I couldn't access it until I install the virtual virtual guest operating system. So that's what I'm doing. By installing this test system, I can see whether or not it's got all them features that I want to be able to use. It definitely seems a lot faster on here though than VMware, because VMware is very bulky. So some of the older Linux distributions were less stable, but they had, I just thought they were a little bit more fun, really, to try out, you know. There's a few people complaining now because there seems to be some kind of clamping down on people's liberties and freedoms these days, so a lot of stuff seems to be less friendly. But well, Windows is particularly bad with that now, but Linux is much more flexible, so we'll figure it out, because it must be a long time since I installed this Linux Mint. And to be honest with you, I don't think I even tried this version. I think I downloaded it, but I never even tried it. I don't think I've seen this wallpaper, this pattern. I don't think I've seen all this before. So it must be the first time I've actually tried this image, and I'm hoping it's not corrupt or anything. We'll find out. Oh, there's all the virtual drives and stuff down here. It's got a virtual CD. Oops, I've gone too far down. Virtual CD, hard disk activity, audio. So yeah, that's the virtual hard disk. It says it's a SATA. That's a virtual CD, IDE CD. Audio, adapter NAT, that's network address translation. No USB devices attached. For some reason it can't see my USB devices. I'm not sure why, but I had one plugged in earlier, it couldn't see it. Oh, hang on, have I got one? No, I haven't got one in at the moment. It might mount it once it's running, maybe. Video memory 16 megabyte. Recording disabled. Oh, you can record. Oh, right. Oh, yeah, I think you can in VMware as well. Yeah, that's when you're doing demonstrations, you can record what you're doing and play it back. It's like you use it for demoing doing demonstrations to make videos and stuff like that. I just hope the mouse is going to work and everything, keyboard and everything. So, configuring hardware. Well, obviously configuring virtual hardware. Let's pause while it's doing all this. Come back in a minute. So it's copying installation logs. I have to keep pausing because I just filled my phone up. I used up all the gigabytes. I mean, I probably need to put a bigger TIFF card in there, a bigger memory card in there, because it's not. I think I can't remember what it is now. I think it's 100 and something gigabytes or something. I keep filling it up. Looks like it worked. Cool. So I'll play around in the virtual, and I've got another virtual box to play with now. No, I've definitely not seen this Linux version before. Linux Mint. I've definitely not installed it before. I'm glad I had the image ISO on my hard drive though, because yeah, it looks cute, like the flowers and that. I assume you can do it full screen. Well, obviously it won't have the full resolution yet until it's finished installing. Maybe I can hide this menu. Yeah. Please select a user. And we're going to be able to type in here. Press F1 to enter username. Oh, F1. Right. Is the mouse going to work? Or maybe not. Oh, it has. Oh, I've got to enter a password as well. Hang on. I don't know if it's going to be start out. I better pause a minute. Yeah, it was start. Right. My mouse is working anyway. And keyboard. Come on. Come on then. Well, it's just slow. It's not as slow as Windows. Please enter your password. I've just done that. Press enter. For some reason it didn't see the mouse. I put the wrong password. Oh. Oh, I've got to do this again. Oh yeah, of course I remember now. I've changed it, haven't I? Hang on a minute. Well, it looks like I screwed up this operating system, didn't it? When I initially set it up, I forgot what the password was. I can't even log into it. Alright, so it looks like I'm going to do it again now. Oh, shucks. I just power it off because I messed up, shut down. For some reason, I messed up the username and password. I don't know why I did. I don't know what I did there, but I must have put something in the wrong box somewhere. So I'm going to have to redo that. So this time I'm going to select skip unattended installation, because I think it's because I use the unattended installation. I messed some up. I need to select my usernames and passwords and everything in it, and it obviously selected something for me. I don't know. That's probably why. Alright, I deleted that other one. let's try again. So I'll turn that to 6 processors. Oh god, I have to do this all over again. Right, this time I should be able to Alright, let's power it on. How do you power it on? Machine. Oh, start. Right, we'll see if I can figure this out this time, because I messed up last time. Get rid of that stupid box. Right, it should boot from the CD again, and maybe this time I can set some things up, because I didn't get a chance to set things up properly before, and I don't know what passwords it used. I have no idea what it used. Well, I was trying to put my password in it, and I thought, hang on a minute, did I actually set a password? Couldn't remember. Anyway, I'm going to pause again. Oh, I've got sound this time. Okay. Oh, it's not installed this time. Right, good. It's running in software rendering mode. Right, so install Linux Mint. Double click, I assume. Right, maybe I can set things up. Oh, stupid box, get out of the way. How do you get rid of this stupid box? Oh god, here we go. He's going to use all our hardware. Oh, right. I wish this box would go away. Oh, there we go. Right. English, right, continue. I'm not saying I'm 100% liking this virtual box, actually. It's a little bit less friendly. Right, this is more familiar now. I can see it's got the right location. Ah, this is where I can put my information in. And I can log on automatically, which is what I wanted. I couldn't do that before, it was on the automatic thing. Right, so I'm going to have to pause a minute. Okay, I set it to log me in automatically. It's only a test anyway. Okay, so it's installing. Copying files again. I'm going to make myself a cup and I'm going to pause while it's doing that. Hopefully we'll get to the desktop this time. Yeah, so my kettle's on the boil. It's not boiling yet though. So one of the main reasons I like virtual machines is because you can pause them. You can put them in a pause state. So if you're doing some work, let's say you're doing some work when you've got a load of windows open or you've got loads of stuff all over the place and you need to get it done, but you completely tired out, worn out, and you don't shut it down because you might forget where you were, and you might forget stuff. You know, the stuff in that all. You got pages, and you're on page 23 or something, and or you're in the middle of editing some script or something, and all this stuff, right? Well, because the virtual machine can be paused in that state, and you can resume exactly where you left off at a later time on another day. And that's what I like about them, is that you can just do that. So you can actually, for example, you can be uploading videos to YouTube, and you might have 100 videos, and you're uploading them, and then you think, well, if I shut this down, I'm gonna have to find where I was. You know, I'm gonna restart where I left off, and it's difficult. But with a virtual machine, you can pause it, and it's all there still. So when you resume it, it's still there. Right, let's start now. So it looks like that's installed. Let's see if this works. Kettle's boiled, I think. Just clicked. I've got to go and please move the installation medium, then press enter. Oh, well, it's a disc, isn't it? Oh, how do you get my mouse out of here now? Or is it Control Alt? No. Oh, yes, it is. Right. Input devices. How to eject the virtual disk? Machine. It doesn't tell me how to eject. Hang on, I'm gonna go and get my copy. I'm gonna pause because I've got to go and get my copy. Okay, so I'm back. Right, 20 minutes I've been going. Oh, right. So how do I get rid of that freaking? When you mount a virtual disk on VMware, it was easy. You just go to the device. Oh, is it devices here? Ah, yeah. Here we go. Optical devices. Right. So I just need to change it. I'm on that. So choose a disk file. Ah, right. I just unmount that, don't I? Oh, damn it. How do you unmount it? Cancel. How the heck do I unmount it? Oh, that stupid box come up there now. Right. Oh. Oh, host. I'll just do that. Because those are not bootable. Right, select that. Right, where's my mouse? It's gone. Right, select that. Now press enter. Now, that should work because I've selected a physical drive. It's not bootable, so that should work. Oh, sound works. It's called Serena. Oh my god. My mum was called Selena. Software ready-made. Cinema is it's currently running without video hardware acceleration, and as a result, you may observe much higher than normal. Oh, damn it! Does that? So it's still not installed properly. Oh god! I should have had that. Supplementary devices thing selected, but for some reason it didn't select that. Ah, damn it. Does that mean I've got to install this thing again? Third time lucky, I suppose. Yeah, so I'll get and got all the drivers. Go away. Right. So yeah, my computer's getting hot. It's not hot, but warmed up. Okay, so, alright, I've learned a few things. So that worked, but it sort of worked anyway. How do we install these friggin' drivers? Anyway, that's all that matters, is the fact that we've got it's working. It's just resolution's shite because it's not picked up these extra drivers. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to redo it again. But anyway, that's it. I'm off because the video is like 23 minutes, and then there's the other part one where I ran out of disk space on my phone and it cut me off. At least we got it installed. I just need to oh, drivers, is that it? Oh, right, hang on. This could be it. I think VirtualBox guest, yeah, that could be the one. It's automatically selected it for me. This device is not working. Oh. That's the freaking AMD 64 micro. Oh. I can't apply anything. Just like that. Oh yeah. This could either go right or it could go very wrong. I'll try it. Because I really have not much experience with this virtual box at all. Alright, restart. See if that worked. That box looks a bit bigger. Oh, I heard, cinema just crashed. You are currently running in fallback mode. Yeah, it went very wrong, didn't it? Do you want to restart cinema? No. I'm just gonna shut it down. I'm gonna have to machine. Let's see, where is it? Shut it down. Oh, just go in here and do it. Quit. Shut down. I'm gonna have to redo this again, I think. Anyway, I'm off. See you later. Bye for now. I just thought I'd do an update on it. Okay, thanks for the replies on my video about my the graphics card. I don't think there's a problem with the graphics card because, as I say, I use it on Windows, on Linux, and I've never seen what happened was so dramatic. I mean, the whole screen everywhere was just blocks everywhere, right? So it's not done it since. I mean, I'm watching YouTube right now, right? I've got it on pause. Let's play it. So I'm watching Let's Dig 18 at the moment. I've got no problems whatsoever right now. It's just I haven't even seen a block appear on it, you know. So if I pause the video, he's doing a meal advertisement. That's why I thought I could share this bit, because it's advertisement, isn't it? He's advertising factor75.com. Anyway, so if I go to, let's go to open a new tab, everything's fine. Obviously, I turned off the hardware acceleration command line. And as I say, I'm on UPS, uninterruptible power supply, so I don't get surges. I mean, the video that happened was, as I say, it was when, if we go to history, the only way I could watch that video was by putting my mouse over, hovering my mouse over it. So if I hover my mouse over it, that is the guy's video that caused me a problem. I can hover my mouse over it without any problems, but when I initially opened that video, it just, yeah, it was scary. I thought my machine was dying and I thought I'd been attacked, but I don't know. I don't open it. I just don't open it, right? So I don't know if there's something in the script or what, but anyway, since then I've been installing a virtual box on here, right? So on Ubuntu, if I minimize my browser, I've installed VirtualBox, which is Oracle VM VirtualBox, right? So if I open the VirtualBox now, I've had no problems with that either. I can actually now run, I've installed Linux Mint on there, right? I've also installed Zorin on there, but they're not available right now because they're mounted on an external. I have to go to, I have to mount the drive partitions, so I should close that a minute actually, because it says can't enumerate you. Well, hang on a minute, I'll just close that. So I've actually mounted them on VirtualBox drive, which is another partition I just created. So I've just mounted, I've just actually got Linux Mint and Zorin OS 17 in the VirtualBox as well. So now when I run VirtualBox, I can, there we go, it says it can mount it now, look. So I can actually run these operating systems inside a VirtualBox as well now. I've had no issues with running that at all, and that works. I don't want to start it up right now because, as I say, I'm watching YouTube right now, but it works. Yes, if you look, the icons have changed now. Before it was like no entry thing. Now it can see the virtual machines, and I installed them yesterday to try out. So I unmount that. I actually keep the virtual machines on the Linux desktop on a separate drive now, so that I don't fill up my boot drive with a lot of stuff. So when I back up my Linux, I'm not backing up virtual machines as well, because I don't want to be backing them up. So I've just unmounted that. So obviously when everything you put on your Linux distribution, if you start backing up that, oh, my hand's stuck. I've got the tripod and I put my hand through it to get to my mouse. So every time now, okay, I appreciate all these comments I've had from people. People are saying it might be a sign that your graphics card's dying. I honestly don't think so, because I know the graphics card is, I bought it, it cost me like 80 quid, I think. 75 quid I think it was when I bought it. It was a few years ago, but I don't play games. It doesn't do any work. It doesn't get cooked. It doesn't get any higher than 32 to 40 Celsius, right? The actual heat sink, I've got a temperature monitor on my computer, right? I don't know if you can see, down there, but there's a temperature thing on there. I am always watching it, and I've got an alarm set on it, and if the temperature goes above 40, 50, if it gets to 50 Celsius, it sends an alarm off. It actually beeps if it gets to the alarm temperature, and it never beeps. It never beeps, just I don't. The only time I've ever seen it overheat, actually I've never seen it overheat. I mean, I've had the flight simulator, flight gear, When I say the reason I was making a mistake then when I said that was because I set the alarm threshold too low. I set it to 40, and it did reach 40 Celsius, and the alarm went off. But that was because I set the temperature too low. You can go up to, those graphics cards can get to a temperature much higher than 40 or 50 or 60. But it's never been that hot, ever. I can swear on that on my mother's grave. I've never seen my graphics card get up to 60 Celsius, ever, right? Because I don't play games. And the flight simulator I play uses OpenGL, which is open software. So it doesn't use, I haven't even got a game that uses the normal, non-GPL graphics, right? I don't have a game. I don't have one that will run. I've got a U-boat, a submarine thing, but that's open source as well. So I honestly can't see that my graphics card would be failing because it's not being cooked. It's cold. It's freezing. It's freezing. So I don't know. It had to be a code that did it. It had to be some sort of bad code. We've heard that before. Bad code. Bad genes. Well, bad code. Anyway, it must have been some sort of glitch with YouTube, and it must have come through the hardware accelerated thing. But that's turned off now. I've turned the hardware acceleration from the browser to the graphics card. I've turned that off now. So I'm hoping it won't happen again. Now, that's interesting as well because remember, this hasn't happened to me before until I actually turned on hardware acceleration, which is a command you put in the browser in Firefox. You turn on, you pipe your YouTube videos through hardware acceleration, and it was only after I did that this happened, right? It hasn't happened before that, and it hasn't happened since. Now I've turned it off again now, so I'm hoping I'm all good. So anyway, that's the update. Okay, thanks for watching. Thanks for your help as well, guys. I mean, everyone that's been commenting, I really appreciate it because, as I say, I wasn't sure what was going on, but it doesn't seem to be happening now. So anyway, fingers crossed. Right, but if my graphics card is failing or was failing, I would certainly go and get another one. But at the moment, I can't afford it anyway. I ain't got the money. But I don't see blocks anywhere. I mean, the way that happened, it was blocks everywhere. So that's what made me think it had to be some malicious code or bad code or something. Because if it was a gradual process of my graphics card failing, you might get the odd block. And there's another guy commented. Thank you for that comment, by the way, because that reassures me a bit. So if you get the odd block appearing, that's a sign, and it happens a lot. That is a sign that your graphics card's failing. But this was just a one-off. It was a flash in the pan, you know, and it's gone. It's not happening again. So yeah, if you got a hardware fault, normally it will keep happening over and over and over again, right? Well, this isn't happening over and over again. It happened once, and that was it. So that's why I'm thinking it's bad code. Anyway, thank you for responding. Okay, so right, maybe quality of components has gone downhill in the last 30 years. I don't know, because I haven't done many repairs basically since my business packed up. But I just wanted to do a quick video moving my keyboard out of the way. So these capacitors in this component tray here are very old. They're from if at room temperature, even at around 30 degrees Celsius, most of these components, most of these capacitors, generally speaking, especially the larger capacitors, that's don't know if you can see that. Oh damn it! I'm using. Oh, let me just get my other phone because I can zoom in on that one. So this, hang on a minute. So if I get my phone, and zoom in to where's the camera? Right, this capacitor, hang on a minute, I don't know if you can see this, but this capacitor is very old. It's a gem coat. It's 35 volt. 35 volt. Oh, I'm going the wrong way, sorry. 220 microfarad. Hang on. Try and get this the right way up. 220 microfarad. Right, let's find out what this reads, because actually I just thought my, oh shit, everything's falling off here. My meter's falling to bits. Right, so capacity, oh shit, my meter only reads up to 20 microfarad. I just remembered. It only reads up to 20 microfarad, but that's probably good, because the bigger ones, generally speaking, don't usually read. Let's find one that's the smaller caps usually dry out first anyway, right? That's the rule. They usually right, if I can get my eyes to focus, let's find one that's right. These are all about 30 years old or 20 years old. Oh, hang on, is there a date on it? Come on, wake up camera. I use my phone a lot because I can't see the damn things. Alright, this one's dated 2009. This is actually not that old. Hang on, let's see. It's about as old as my graphics card. So let's see, can you see that? Oh damn it, I can't even see it myself. Right, focus camera. So that capacitor's dated 2009. What value is it? Alright, we've got a 4.7, what is it? 75 volt, 4.7 microfarad. You're looking, right? I need to be back a bit because stupid phone's gone to sleep. Right, it's 75 volt, 4.7 microfarad, right? I don't know if you can see that. Let's find out what it reads. So not all of these are 20 years, 30 years old, some of them are. So I'm going to put my, oh, hang on, you know what I need? Hang on, ooh, my leg gear out again. I need my clips. No, I don't need my clips. What am I doing? Capacitors are connected up to the capacitor thing here. Hang on. Mine's an older meter, right? It's you just put the capacitor across the these terminals here. Right, so let's see what this is. It's supposed to be 4.7 microfarad. Get the legs bent out a bit. I've got this the right way around. Right. Can you see that? Remember, this capacitor is dated 2009, so it's 24 years old. Can you read that? That reads, hang on, what's that reading? Hang on. Can't even see it myself. It's reading 6.45 microfarad. Let's measure it again. Maybe if I do it quickly. Oh, I'm in the wrong. I want to be in capacitors. Let's do it quickly. So when you first do it, you should get the initial reading right. It says 6.38 microfarad though. So that capacitor has not lost any capacitance. If anything, it's gained a bit. That freaking battery's dead. And if I had some money, I'd buy some more batteries. I mean, right. Let's find tiny electrolytic. Right. So this one is definitely old. This little thing. Hang on, let's try that. So this little thing, I can't even read it. Just a minute. Where is it? My eyes are not good anymore. This is 10 volt. I think it's 10 microfarad. Oh, it's 100 microfarad. Too big to measure, right? So if I put this on this meter, this is 10 volt, 100 microfarad. It'll probably just, it'll blink at me probably, because it'll overload the battery that's in there. But it says over limit. All right, so we've got an over limit. That capacitor is definitely more than 20 microfarads. Right, let me just find another one that's old. You have to do it with electrolytics, by the way, because polyester ones don't, generally speaking, polyester ones don't deteriorate except for electrolysis, which causes them to eventually go short circuit or go dodgy. What's this one? Right, I'm not even going to look at it. I'm just going to measure it. Oh, that's over limit as well. Right, so I've got, yeah, I've got loads of capacitors. There's more of them in here though. Hang on, let's see. Right, let's see if I can find a capacitor in here that's I've had a long time. All of these capacitors have had a long time. So, see if I can find some dates on them. Let's find I need my tweezers, I can't grab them. So this one, see if I can find a date on it. Because I can't see without this thing. This one's dated 21 week, number 1998, right? 1998. Look at this. Let's see if you can see that. Oh, come on, focus. Come on. '21st week. Oh, hang on. Can you? Oh shit! It's hard to. I'm trying to orient this camera and this at the same time. It's difficult. Right. Look at that date. 98. 21st week. Right. 1998. Right. That's the date on it. And this one is. Oops. Oh shit! Look, phone's gone to sleep again. And this one is focus. I'm trying to keep it still as well. Let's turn it. Right, hang on a minute. I've got to get the value facing forwards. A minute up. It's Jubilee here. It's 100 volt, 2.2 microfarad, okay? Jubilee here. Let me just get that lined up. Let's get this lined up first. I can't keep my hands still, so I've got to rest my finger against the phone. Come on, focus. Oh, stupid phone. Can you see that? 2.2 microfarad, 100 volt. Right. Right, hang on a minute. Right. 100 volt, 2.2 microfarad. Let's try that one. The small values always dry out quickest because there's not much electrolyte in them. And what's it say? 2.35 microfarad. Right, let's watch. Are you watching? Get it in there. Can you see that? Is that working? 2.3. Right. So that actually reads slightly higher because it's been stored in a cold room. The reason it's gone up is because I'm holding my fingers. The heat excites the electrolyte, and when it says plus or minus 10% basically. So when you're holding something in your hand, it warms up the electrolyte inside the capacitor and it gives a higher reading. And that's always the case with this stuff. Well, there's definitely nothing wrong with these capacitors, even though that capacitor's got a 1998 date stamp on it. Okay, yeah, I've got to go because 18 minutes of frigging waffle. Bye.